We're in the depths of winter in the snow on the ground, and Luna, our female tawny owl, is already on a clutch of eggs. This is the earliest I've ever known them nest here. She actually laid her eggs in January, so it's going to be really interesting to see how she gets on. Tawny owls form strong bonds, and Luna and Bomber have been together for a few years now. Last year they nested away from my nest boxes, but when the chicks fledged I got some wonderful views of them up in those trees. As well as these 4 chicks, Bomber took on 2 foster chicks, Eric and Ernie, and raised them in these trees. But by autumn they were pushed out of the territory and had to go and form territories elsewhere. With the chicks gone, the pair started to think about next year's breeding season, checking out a number of potential nest sites. In late October I see them entering Beached Up Nest Box, and this is the first sign of their intention to breed there. I love these moments where I can hear their wonderful calls. But the tawnies weren't the only animals interested in that nest site. Beachton was visited by barn owls, and even an inquisitive squirrel. But Bomber and Luna had their hearts set on this as their home, and would do anything to defend it, even teaming up one night to evict the barn owl that dared to enter. As we enter the new year, the couple spend more time in there, and that's to reaffirm their bonds as a pair. During this time, the tawny owls make a lot of noise, and preen each other regularly as part of this bonding process. And after a little home maintenance from Bomber, and housekeeping from Luna, the pair are ready for a new clutch of eggs. Luna enters the nest and begins digging a shallow nest grave. She settles down into a comfortable position, and after a few hours she's laid her first egg. But 2 hours later, she rushes out of the nest as if she's heard something, leaving the egg alone in freezing temperatures overnight. In the morning, Bomber is the first to return to the nest. He immediately checks the egg over with his beak. Satisfied the egg is okay, Bomber leaves the nest, calling his mating as he leaves. Luna returns and doesn't settle down on the egg, and I'm worried something is wrong. As the sun rises, Luna still hasn't brooded her egg. She looks down at the egg as if she's about to brood. But with a shake of the head, it tells me she's not feeling well. She spends the day guarding the egg, before a brief trip out for food. After her trip out, her behaviour is more positive, and she settles down to brood the egg. She seems ready to lay again, and Bomber comes in for some moral support. Just listen to those affectionate calls. It's magic to see the bond between these owls. Later that day, it's great to see as she reveals her second egg, 66 hours after the first. Last year she laid 4 eggs, so I was hoping for more, but she seemed to settle at 2. With the clutch now complete, Luna must protect these eggs from the winter weather, and even against some unwanted visitors, like this barn owl that tried entering the nest one night, before quickly being evicted by a defensive Luna. I can't wait to see how this story unfolds, and hopefully we'll have some baby chicks by the end of the month.